Hi guys, welcome to this video, which is a sneak peek for the brand new John Next Door Release 1 2022 Christmas collection. I've just laid out here a little selection of the things that you're going to be able to see in this first release. We are very lucky. We're launching these exclusively on Create and Craft at 6 p.m. on this Friday, which is the 24th. Which is the launch of the Christmas event on Create and Craft, the Christmas in June, and it's launching 6 months to the day before Christmas Eve. So plenty of time to get all of your cards and things made and all of your projects made for your craft fairs and to sell on. So I'm going to move these a little bit out of the way, and I'm just going to take you individually through each die that we're releasing and show you some samples of it. So you know I always do a tree. So we're starting with Matt's tree. So we've done Jane's tree, we've done Mark's tree, we've done Peter's tree as a stamp. We're now on to Matt's tree, which this is a beautiful tree all made up of stars, snowflakes and deers. You know me, I love a deer or a stag. You've got the beautiful star frame, which you can use all year round. A little insert die for it, which I've got to say is Sam's absolute favourite. He loves that shape. He's already asked me if I'll do a nesting set that shape just for him. So that's Matt's tree. Just to show you some of the samples, we've got this one here. I know these are very glittery, but it's Christmas. So we've made this into a shaker card and we've got lights inside there. So you can see how beautiful that one is. Touch that one off. We've got one here again made as a shaker card in gold, using the beautiful gold, the tree on the front. And this makes fantastic cards for your mantelpiece pleasers, but will also make your basic quick cards as well. Here's one that I've made, and what you'll be able to see is on our YouTube channel, you'll be able to watch a video showing you exactly how to make this card, which has already been filmed and already ready for you there. So that's the beautiful Matt's tree. I'm next going to bring in the Bauble Frame, because this is, to me, I'm going to say quite clever, and I very rarely say I'm clever with something, but what you've got in here is a beautiful frame. Again, no outside edge, so you can make it any size you want to, but it's basically got the ivy in swirls with the baubles hanging from it, and it will give you those solid baubles. And don't worry, you'll see this beautiful ivy through some of the other collections, so it will build. As you know, we never launch everything all together, we never ask for too much. But then you've got 3 insert dies for this. So you have snowflakes with joy, peace, and with love, and these will fit into these apertures so you can cut them in. But you also get a separate bauble, so you can cut them together and float your baubles on top, and also cut a separate bauble for the back so you can have different colours showing through. So I'll show you, here's one I made where I've actually used the frame from Matt's tree in white around it, and we've just got the baubles on their own hanging beautifully, so you see how well those dies work together. So that really does work through. Here we've got another mantelpiece pleaser. So again, very shiny. It is going to shine, but made as a shaker card. So you've got the beautiful ivy, and this has just been done in vintage copper mirror card. You see there's a little stag there. You'll see that one in a second. Just to show you a very simple one. Again, these are designed to give you real big mantelpiece pleasers or really simple cards if you want to. So here you've got just the love, joy and the peace, just literally hanging on the white against the silver. And one here using a new product that we're launching, which is the Craft Artist Laser Glitter. This is an amazing fine glitter, the finest I have ever used in my life, and it's got in there shine elements. It's got a little bit of interference in there to give you almost a slight holographic, and it's even got some pearl elements in there, so it's not all one tone as glitter always has. But I'll show you a little bit more about that in a little while. So that is our Bauble Frame. What I've done next is we've got our deer baubles. Now these, got to admit, these are Sammy's favourite from this release. He loves these. So in here you've actually got an outside bauble again, and it's exactly the same as the bauble that is in the Bauble Frame. And what you've got in here is you've got 3. Let me pull those out so you can see. You only actually get 1 of these. You know what I'm like. So you get 3 separate inserts, and these are 3 stags going in different sizes and directions, and they're held in with the ivy. So it's the same ivy going across from the bauble frame, but you also get a thin line which cuts you a frame to go around these, and again the solid bauble, but these have been designed so that these will interchange and fit within your bauble frame, which means that you can actually pop in any of these deer baubles into the bauble frame, and the ivy is the same. But what I've also done is I've given you a separate die for each of the deers, so you can have the deers in different colours. So there's so much more you can do with this set. It really is quite adaptive, and I'll show you one here. We've just got these, but you can see now where we've got the bright gold at the back, we've got the white of the bauble, but you've been able to put a separate coloured deer on top, giving a beautiful 3D element. And one of the things here, beautiful card here, I've got to say thank you to Helen for this, which has got the deers on their own just running across. So quite a simple card to do, because you pay a lot just for the simple deers, to be honest. But one of the things I've done is I wanted to show you on this one, here's our mantelpiece pleaser using our new flower, the Amaryllis. I'll show you that in a minute. So beautiful Amaryllis in here and the beautiful holly sprays, but we've just used the 3 deer. We've got silver, glitter, white card. That's your mantelpiece pleaser. I've then done the one for you acquaintances, the one for you not so close friends, using just one of the baubles, and again the same flowers, so a simpler card. And then we take that down to a real simple card to send to people at work, using just the dies in the set, just to give you that beautiful simple. So 6-inch, 7-inch, 8-inch, all made using the same die set to show you the flexibility. So I'm going to bring in next, should I bring in the Amaryllis really, Sam? Because I think that was your favourite, wasn't it? So we've got here my classic die plate, and this is based on the Christmas Amaryllis. And if you're wondering what one looks like, I've got 2 wonderful examples here from Rocky and Margaret. But can you see this 3D Amaryllis, or the miniature version, which have just been done beautifully, and they work so well, and they will work for all year round. There's this beautiful sample by Hazel here where she's used it with the Attercliffe die to almost make you lilies out of this. There's so many flexible flowers you can make with this one. I'm going to show you here. Here's your classic Amaryllis. That's one I've made, and again, this card has been done as a video card, so you'll be able to make this exactly. I've worked in the bauble in here, but you can see that beautiful Amaryllis. But you will notice on here we've got this holly, so this is my sort of foliage to go with this set. So in the set as well, you've got this beautiful holly sprays, delicate hollies with spacers for berries. I'll bring this sample in, I can show you this one by Rocky. Everywhere there's little spacers for you to put your little gems or your little glue dots, your Nouveau drops, your dream drops, whatever, into there to give you that beautiful holly. But what I've done is given you a left and a right large and a left and a right small, and these are designed so that they will work together to give you beautiful different shapes and flourishes. They will work to give you so many different looks, as well as just working with your flowers. And again, on the samples I was showing you earlier, you just see how beautiful they are and how they work so well with the flower. So we've gone through, we've got our holly sprays, we've got our Amaryllis, we've got our beautiful deer baubles, we have our Matt's tree, and we have our bauble frame. So a full, that's the complete collection. That's all the dies launching in the first phase. But also in this show, I did mention earlier, we've got the beautiful new Craft Artist glitter. We've only done this in 3 colours, because these are the colours that we use. These are the colours that I think we all use. And they come in this, I just love this bottle. It's so beautiful. It'll look nice. At the end of the day, half of us like things in our craft rooms because they look nice. So it's got the beautiful glitter in there. And as I said, if I bring in now the samples. So on the sample board, can you see you've got that beautiful shine, a little bit of interference to give you almost a holographic, but you've got pearl elements and different colours in there, so that you're not actually getting just one colour, one tone. And glitter's always been a little bit like that, and I love the fact that we've got those different looks. As I'm looking at it now, there's little specks of blue reflecting in the silver, there's little sort of yellows and almost pinks in the gold, and in the white I just got the most beautiful pearl finish. This is us putting it onto just normal craft artist glue, yeah, to give you that beautiful raised finish, and it's non-shed once it's down. And again, how beautifully it works on black, how the white suddenly shines when we put it on black. Sam's even done us one with on craft card, just to show we don't lose colour density when we change colours. And there's a really clever thing with these. I know the white's going to be my absolute favourite. They come in the bottle, but it's almost like a perfume bottle. It's got a little puffer in the top, so that you can easily tip it out. Put some into the lid just to show you, but you can see you're not tipping it everywhere, and it's so easy to pop it back in. Again, I'll show all of this on the shows. You just literally pop that out, put your glitter back in, you lose nothing, but it's so easy to dispense. And at the end of the day, it looks nice, and for the first time ever, I've not had to buy nice little glass bottles to keep my glitters in, because they're coming in attractive, useful, usable packaging. So we've got some amazing things. So that is our one-day special, launching the Christmas event on Create and Craft on Friday night at 6 o'clock. And this collection is exclusive to Create and Craft for the launch. We've also got a special 2-hour show. As you know, I always do on the last Sunday of the month, I always do a 2-hour Lockers Crafts 2 show to show you techniques. So for that show, we're going to be launching one more die. And this has been designed to work perfectly with the canard edges. And this is the Christmas edges. So in the die here, you can see you get the same stag as we've got in the Dear Baubles. So you're keeping everything matching. But he's just leaping and dancing this time with little stars, then a strip of stars, then one of the actual deer themselves with stars around it to fit exactly into that swoop, and then a whole cut out of stars which just cuts it in. So you can see here where I've paper pieced this and worked this one together, and I'll be demonstrating this card on the show on Sunday at 3 o'clock. That's the 26th. But just to bring in a couple more, again, just using the stars on their own with this beautiful Amaryllis flowers and the holly sprays, they work so well. We've even got glitter on the stick pins here, or the hat pins as we'd call them, but it just works so well simply, or just very classic, very simple, your cards for work, using almost scraps of other card you've got, and you see how well that deer fits into that little stream of stars. And as I said, if you've got the canard edges die, this will extend those, because the sweep is exactly the same. So I hope everybody's loved the John Next Door sneak peek, the collection we're showing so far. I'm just going to bring in a few cards because I absolutely love these. I want to show you a couple as well that we've got, where if you want something a little bit more glittery or mixed media or using them. So this is something we'll have on the show. I'd forgotten about this, on Sunday, isn't it? So on Sunday, we'll also be launching, if you like the laser glitter, we'll be launching the brand new laser glitter paste. Again, just in the 3 colours, the silver, the gold, and the white. So the same glitter, but in a permanent adhesive. So I'm going to borrow the board, but you can hopefully see here, we get that beautiful look, but once it's done, it's sealed, it's non-shed. On white, on black, on craft, on fabric, and this is on fabric and then washed. So we've actually washed this at 30 degrees to show you you can use that on things like bags and cushions and things like that. But you can use, this paste is just amazing. It's got those elements, I'm hoping you can see the colours, but it's got those beautiful elements of interference, of silver in different tones, but it's also got those little pearl elements in there as well. And this card is literally, every bit of silver on here has been made using the new laser pastes. This is not a card most people would expect from me. So we're slowly launching. We're not releasing a lot, but you'll see over Friday, Saturday, and then 2 hours on Sunday on Create and Craft, all of the beautiful new collection that we're launching. And I would be really grateful if you could join me. It's worth tuning in and seeing if there's any ideas or hints or tips or inspiration that you want. I have to say thank you to Michelle for this and some of the cards with the laser paste on them. I'm going to sneak one more in because I absolutely love this, using Matt's tree. But again, a little spray of the laser glitter over the top and in the background. And again, on this poinsettia at the top. So hopefully you'll agree with me that it's a beautiful collection that you really want to tune in and watch and see the demos. So again, Friday, 6 o'clock, Create and Craft. Join me if you can. It'd be great to see you there.